So what are we talking about today?
So today, let's talk about looking for the man in the middle. Like, who's that dude that's like not all the way there, not all the way here, but right there? Who's that guy?
Let's first say like this. Like, I know a lot of people, and the consensus that I've learned is that women are looking for the man in the middle. That's my opinion on the search.
Okay.
And I think that person in the middle is like the guy that's like not too street, but not too corny. Like,
Okay.
you know what I mean? He won't let you take advantage of him, but he won't mistreat you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be, word, he can't be a chump.
But he ain't out there busting his gun all day.
Right. He got to be able to yell at you and check you, but respect the shit at you at the same time.
Right.
But then when he do yell and check you, you be like, oh, that
but
just turned me on a little bit.
Yeah,
right. So you looking for that dude in the middle, and I think that's a gotta be a tiresome type of thing, like tedious task to try to find that dude in the middle. I don't know. Is it real?
So looking for somebody in the middle is absolutely a real thing.
Uh-huh.
It's rough because you don't want no chump. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely don't want no dude that you could walk all over and like, yes, dear. Like, nah, I know for me, I can only speak for myself, but shout out to my ladies. I don't want no man that's like soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I say a little something, I want him to be like, yo, who you talking to? I'm like, ooh, you.
Yo, women go
crazy. But at the same time, I also don't want like no dude that's gonna be like roughing me up and like talking to me crazy and disrespectful as fuck and calling me outside my name. I don't want that either. So it's a nice balance. Life is about balance. So we talk about it being unleveled, right?
Yes.
Life is about balance. Like, you want your dude to be like, you know, when to push a little, when to give a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the middle.
But you got to understand there are so many people that are heavy right. There's so many people that are heavy left in the world.
And I hate that.
Middle people is I don't even know if that's a real human being. Like, it may just be
No,
like a
he's there.
unicorn. He's there.
Yeah, he's there. He's not a unicorn. You gotta find him.
Yeah, you gotta find like a unicorn. And you be the only one that ever seen one. Oh shit, I saw one. Where's that? It got away. Like, what do you mean? Like, right, show me.
Okay, so like,
show me that dude.
If this is where it's at, right? This being 100%, this being 0, right? So like, swag and no swag, for lack of a better word, right? Because I hate the whole term swag or whatever.
But you used it.
Lack of a better word. You don't need him to be like so far right that it's unbearable, and you don't want him to be so far left that it's unbearable.
Understandable. So you want the dude in the middle.
Right.
But see, I don't even know if it's like, so you say 50%, right? And what that do is that's 50, right? I think it's always going to be like
45 maybe.
75, 25, 60, 40. And maybe the best is going to get 60, 40. So 60, 40 might get you punched in the face. He might shake you.
60.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
But I ain't keep that. I don't want
But I'm just saying that's the reason why things like that happen, because they want the tough guy, but they don't want the tough guy to black their eye. It's a difference.
No.
It come along with that. It come along with that. You want the tough guy? It come along with the eye black.
I seen a meme like that. Well, not a meme, but I seen a little video. He was like, you know, chicks want a bad guy until it's time to hold their jugs, come up with their bail money.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Hold my gun. Like, they want a bad boy until it's time for that.
Right. So that's my point. Like, so who you really looking for? That person may just be not existing. Like, you know what I mean? There might not be anybody that's really in the middle. You're going to take a little bit more. Like, that's the premise of our podcast. It has to be in level. But the woman is steady, just keep swimming, looking through all these bad people trying to find that dude in the middle. Where you at, brother? Where you at, brother?
So let me explain. So like, the thing about women are like, women are always hopeful.
Shit is crazy. Sorry.
You're hopeful. You're hoping that, you know, you find that man that, you know, that has that push and pull. And not necessarily like always skewed to one side where he's blacking your eye, and not like where he's getting ran over either. So because women are always hopeful, you're always looking for like that dude that just just got it.
Just got
the
it.
it factor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got the it factor. There's a lot of corny niggas running around out here. And then there's a lot of dudes that's just like swagged up that or whatever. That it's just like
That's your word for today,
bro. You doing too much. Case in point, I just went to the store before I came to the studio today. Right?
Okay, just
minding my business. I went to get a Red Bull. Shameless plug because they ain't give us no
they ain't
check for
cut
that.
no check. We ain't dropping no more names.
Right.
You strike that from
So
the record.
I went to get an energy drink.
Right.
And there's a dude in front of me. Now there was a whole bunch of men in front of the store when I walked in. Right? Hate that, but whatever. And the dude that's in front of me yells out to the guy, "Hey, yo, let me get a quarter." Because the man behind the counter is like, "Yeah, stuff is a quarter short." Mm-hmm. And the dude goes, "Nah, he gonna have to eat that." So dude was like, "Nah, he's not eating that. Let me get a quarter." And he like, "Fuck you say, nigga? What you mean get a quarter?" So I'm like, is he doing this for me? Because I'm not impressed at all. So I'm not giving no eye contact. I have on my mask. I'm just waiting to be served next so that he can take my little money. I can get my energy drink and I can get to the studio.
Understandable.
And the dude is like, the dude who's trying to pay for the stuff, like, yo, my man, like, he seen that Buddy was being extra. And he just was like, oh, I'm going to just turn up the masculinity a little bit more. So he just thought, no, F that. Oh, he ain't eating a quarter. I ain't giving you shit, nigga. And he just started like, and he's doing all of this extra stuff. And I'm not looking, I'm seeing this in my peripheral. And I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't really with all of this extra stuff that you doing right now. But he really turned it up a notch. So he would be the guy that's want to black my eye.
Clearly.
On that side. But my thought process was, if he's doing this for me because he feels like he got to show that he's a man, you know, and chump his friend off and to show that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, are girls impressed by this? Because I was turned off thoroughly. Like,
maybe it had nothing to do with you. Maybe that's just how he felt. He felt violated.
But then, because his man, but then like it was so weird because like after they did this whole back and forth for a minute, and dude was clearly a little taken back. Like, why are you doing all of this without saying that?
Right.
He starts laughing. They want to dap him up and all this other extra shit or whatever. And was like, nah, nigga. So by then, I'm talking to the man like, can I pay for my stuff? I paid, and now he's in the way. But he's in the way on purpose so that I can bump into him on my way out. That's what made me ask, like, is he doing this for me?
Maybe.
It was totally unnecessary. So, like, he's definitely not an in-the-middle type of nigga.
No.
Because he wanted to show, like, yeah, like, I'm that nigga. I'm going to chump my friend off. I'm going to show you what it's about. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. In hopes to impress me so I could be like, ooh, what's your name? Or whatever the case may be.
He tough.
Right. And that's the one that I want.
That's a gangster right there.
So I'm like, excuse me. Because now he's forcing me to say excuse me because he's in my way.
He wants you to talk to him.
Right. And he like, oh, you good, ma?
Sounds about right. It's good terminology. Now you good, ma?
Again, no eye contact. His other man who's now in there, he's like, you look beautiful. I'm like, hello, good morning, beautiful.
They had a little scrap. Don't
You
look.
know,
Do
like,
not do that. Good morning,
you know,
beautiful.
and
Do
then
not text good morning, beautiful, fellas. Do not text
And
women
then
good morning,
his
beautiful.
other man that was
Never.
outside was like, you have a nice day, sweetheart.
So all of them was on you, all three of them?
Yo, and I'm not saying, I'm just telling you a story
That's what happened. They
that just
all was on
happened.
you.
I'm not like out here like I'm the shit. No. I'm telling you what happened. And I'm walking away like, yo, that shit was totally unnecessary.
Right.
So he's not the in the middle type of dude that, you know, I would be impressed by. Like, I was totally turned off by the whole exchange.
He probably got a girlfriend though.
He probably got a couple bitches.
Right. And they with the shit.
And then, like, upon me having to say excuse me, then I start looking at him, and I was like, oh, yeah, nah, he was a little colorful. He had a lot going on. Like, the pants was, like, down here, like, a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm a lady of a certain age, so I don't like all that. But I digress. The ill shit was, when are men, or maybe boys, going to realize that you really don't have to do all of that to impress a chick? Like...
I don't know if that's true.
Shit is,
I don't know if that's true.
Nah, he was wow extra.
I'm not saying he got wow extra, but
he didn't have to do all of that.
We're talking about
He could have had a whole different approach.
Nah, we're talking about like in general, right? Like
okay.
there are a lot of women, and not saying you know any of them, but there are a lot of women that like a tough guy, and they like to be able to say that. I sort of mean before, like, oh, she was like, yo, I want to talk to you. He was like, nah, I got a boyfriend. He was like, so I don't care. And he was like, nah. Like, she was like, nah, like, my boyfriend's crazy. He kills people. Right? Uh-huh. She liked that. Women like the fact that they boyfriends is gangsters and tough. So that works for her. And she didn't look for 50%. She looked for some other shit. 60 or 70, 30 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he's extra testosterone up, and he's a gangster. He got a gun. He got a wife beater on all the time. They can have girlfriends.
No. Oh, they got all the bitches.
They could pick their girlfriend.
Oh, for sure. Right? But the point that I'm making is works. You don't have to do all of that.
But it works for other people. Like, he don't know you. That's what he got. That's his shit. He got.
He's giving me his one too.
His Mac Daddy vibes is a little aggressive.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna shake the cage, and then she gonna be like, yo. I fuck with, yo, he an ill nigga. Right. Like, he could defend me.
He's a protector.
He could whoop somebody ass if they come here because the rent is late.
I'm not.
Shit is ridiculous out here.
I'm not going to say that, I want the lame-o. Like, nah, I definitely don't want the lame-ass nigga.
Who do you want when you say
the
the middle?
In the middle. Okay, goddamn. Like, you ain't got to kill a nigga, but you ain't got to be no fucking soft-ass chump nigga either.
All right, so let's play the game. Tell me, what are you supposed to have? Like he's like back and forth. So you could be like, he's supposed to be what?
I said no. I said it earlier. I'm like, if I get out of line, and I'm using get out of line loosely, okay? If I get out of line, I need him to be able to be like, who you talking to?
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So you're saying you want him to be able to check you,
yeah,
but respect you.
Absolutely.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So
100%.
Check you and respect you.
Yes.
Right? You want to be aggressive.
When necessary.
And you want to be like subtle and like smooth and passive sometimes, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
He got to know when to be when it calls for aggression and when it calls for him to be passive and sensitive to my feelings.
So but he got to be like a little street, because you don't want him like squared up where he gets like taking advantage of 3-car Molly when you go get the, you know what I'm saying? Go get some sneakers on the app. You don't want him to be that guy, right?
Right. Absolutely.
But you don't want him to be like carry the gun guy either.
Yeah, I don't.
You see what I'm saying? You want him to be like not this and not that. So what can I be? I could be a little bit of everything. That's ridiculous.
Encompass a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's what makes the food taste good.
Women and their standards. You going to put a man and really put a man in your sights. He has to be even keeled. You know how many people are lopsided out here? Who are you looking for? Where is these people at?
So you're telling me that this man does not exist?
No, I just don't know him.
No,
and I know a lot of people. So check my gram, Rusty Paper. Check my gram. I know about 5,000 people. I don't actually know the people on my page, so I know a lot of people. But regardless of what, no, that man ain't out here.
So
Where you at though?
All right,
where you at though?
So let me ask you, what side are you on?
I'm in the middle.
Oh, look at that. So you're in the middle. So
I am in the middle.
So you're saying there's nobody else in this world that's out there that's like you?
Nah, I mean.
Oh, because you are you.
I ain't go, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
I ain't gonna sit up here too my
ego so goddamn big. Can we all fit in this room?
What are you talking about? Like, I don't really go. I'm the nigga in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Got a pillow for that big ass head.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why I know that they don't exist, Kurt. They don't exist because if they did, I would have seen them already. We be talking. It's like I know like 3 people that's in the middle. I know 3 men that's in the middle, and I could call their phone right now and ask them like, "Yo, type of nigga you?" He'd be like, "Yo, I'm in the middle." Nigga know it, but most of my friends are either like a little aggressive, a little bummy, a little fat, a little ugly. They gonna be a lot of shit. little short. You know what I mean? Ain't none of the
So
niggas
you
in the
got
middle.
some chump ass friends too, like soft niggas.
Yeah, I have chump friends too. Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
all the ones that got married. Oh, that was low. That was a little low, right?
Oh
That's a little low,
wow,
right?
nah, that
That's a little
ain't
low,
right.
right?
That ain't
All
right.
my friends that got married, if you
A
listen to
soft?
my podcast, y'all all suckers. I mean, and not even suckers because you got married,
better
but I know
hope.
y'all intimately in a relationship,
But let me tell
and y'all
you
being
something.
y'all suckers, man.
Let
You know
me
what I'm
tell
saying?
you something.
You gotta
They-
be a sucker for a
They
marriage.
put, like when you make it big, right? Because I'm speaking this into existence, right? So this podcast is gonna go astronomical, right?
That's what I'm talking about. That's
Like
what I'm
these,
talking
these
about.
numbers are gonna be crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
And then they always go back and they pull them old tweets and like them old clips and stuff that you used to say. You better not ever get married, sir, because if you get married and you just got finished saying that everybody, all your friends who got married is chumps and they soft, they gonna definitely pull this clip at your wedding.
laugh at that.
At
Girl,
your
don't
wedding, they're gonna pull this clip and say, "Oh yeah," and then they may create a story around it too.
No, they definitely gonna pull this. And yo, 100% they gonna pull this clip. And the ill shit about it is, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I get married, this is on the record. Like, if I get married, this is taped. If I get married, I then too will be a sucker and a chump. So let's not get it fucked up. I'm gonna tell you. That's why I wanted to be quiet.
Wow.
I then too will join the suckers and the chumps and the softies. I'll go right with them.
Wow.
Now we can all hang out.
Wow.
Fuck, I ain't gonna be a hypocrite. Yo, no, I'm with them now. I can't beat them. You join them. I'm with them. What we talking about
Wow. Really?
here? Word, like, what do you, no, I have no
So
choice now.
wait, just to recap real quick. So you gonna be an in the middle nigga. You're an in the middle nigga. Excuse
Facts.
me. Right now, to date, as we speak. But then, if you're not out there busting your guns with some of your friends, right?
No.
But then you also not married and soft like the other friends.
No.
But in the event, I don't know if you plan on busting your gun anytime soon.
I got a story after this. So go ahead.
But in the event you do get married, you will then be a chump and be soft.
Super soft and a chump. I'm gonna have to be like,
Shit.
listen, you know this how we talk about this. We can talk about that one day, but married guys are so soft and crazy. They are like the type of people that really be like, happy wife, happy life. They live their life like that. That's not no bullshit. That's a real theory. When you get married. But it ain't happy girlfriend, happy life. It ain't that. It's when you get married. That wife, that's over. You hang it up. Click. I'm not doing nothing, baby. I'm coming home. Lay down. And rub your feet. Peace. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Wow. Well, hey, if you if you're not an in the middle, you are an in the middle nigga. So that is some super unlevel shit that you just said.
Super unlevel.
But hey, that's the premise of this podcast, right?
Nah, so yeah, so to sum it up, right, we have understood that the guy in the middle
Crazy.
does exist. We just don't know where he at. And I'm one, but it's like I'm a superhero. Like I know other superheroes when I see them. Like, you know what I mean? He could be like in plain clothes. I'd be like, oh, he a superhero. He got like, so I know the people that's like that. And there's not many people that's like that. So you looking for
So you
a
some man
dude.
in the boat by yourself?
Yeah, I could get married 10 times, 100 times. I could get married. All I had to do was go out there and just start spitting that middle shit. I get married. Yo, I'm in the middle.
She be like, okay.
Yeah, that's all it takes. God damn, right? Shit just got crazy in here. But yeah, so and you're saying that they do exist and it's not too much to ask for.
It's not.
To
I don't
get a dude in the middle. It's not
I don't-
crazy.
Yeah, please don't black my eye, sir. I would prefer that you did not do that and don't raise your voice at me and treat me with respect, yes. But don't allow me to walk all over you and don't allow me to just do whatever the fuck I want to do. No, check me.
And he's supposed
If I'm out of line.
what about like he's supposed to like treat you nice, but then he's supposed to like choke you a little bit too, right?
Only when we having sex.
Yeah, see? And then when you do it too strong and then she passes out, then You got to hold.
You taking it to the extreme. You're doing a little too much.
I don't know.
I'm just saying how it goes. In the middle. I mean, I ain't really into that choking
right,
shit.
But I'm just saying, women be doing that shit. You got to be like,
saying,
oh, nice.
For the ladies that do like that, yeah,
choke them out a little bit.
In the middle shit.
Yeah, and look, good luck, ladies, trying to find that dude in the middle. But if you get my advice would be 60-40 that shit out. Like, just get the 60-40, man. Stop setting
So get
yourselves.
the 40 nigga that's kind of a little lame, but not really.
No, the 60 should be a little lame, and the 40 should be the tough, because
but the
less
50,
tough.
The 50 is the unicorn.
Yeah, less tough though. I think you need a square to be cool. I think you need a square.
So that's 40.
Yeah, 40 on what?
40.
Aggression at 40, and square on 60.
Oh,
more square than round. Yes, that's what I want.
All right, cool.
There we go, Queens. Oh, you are a mess, God. You really sat up there and said, all I heard was women are fucking nuts. Because they really want this and that and this.